I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
So, for people who don't know anything about Catherine Called Birdy, what can they expect?
Well, wow! It's a comedy about a young woman called Birdie, who's being sold off by her father to try and make some cash for the family, and she's having none of it. So that's essentially what it's about.
And when you first read the script and saw this character, Lord Rollo, on the page, what did you think?
I thought it was extraordinary. I'm a huge fan of Lena Dunham, so that was its chief interest really for me, because I think she's so brilliant, and I think all her work has a big message in it, but it's always hysterically funny. So that's all I want to watch in a movie.
And is it kind of fun to get into like a not so nice character and just kind of roll with it?
Yeah, exactly. He's got great, as the Americans would call, he's got great redemption. Yeah, it was great fun, and my job in this was to support Bella Ramsey, who plays Birdie. She's an extraordinary performance, and I think people are going to be really blown away when they see her.
And of course, we've seen lots of period dramas, but when we go back to medieval times, there's normally a lot of gore, a lot of gloom, but there's a lot of humour injected in this, even though it doesn't shy away from its more barbaric side.
Yeah. There's not too much gore. We're trying to make it as modern as possible. A lot of the themes in the film are still pretty prevalent about this sort of subjugation of women and how that still goes on. So there's not a lot of blood or dragons or anything in this one, even though it's set in 1290.
But what was it like being on set, just with all the costumes and the funds, production design and everything like that?
Beautiful. We have extraordinary production design, and we shot in a castle in February of last year, and it was freezing. You're not allowed to heat these National Trust castles, so we had to endure pretty cold February heat, but it was great fun. Lena has an amazing sense of humour and great generosity on set, so it was a really good atmosphere.
And what do you hope people take away from watching it? Because it is kind of a coming of age film, and that just follows all those bits of becoming a woman that you have in modern day things, but it's in medieval times. So there's a nice feminist streak going through it.
Yeah, there is. There's a feminist streak but there's a great humanist streak in it as well. I play a man in it who is kind of suffering from being under a pretty rough regime at the time in relation to what the kind of man he is. He's not a kind of manly macho man, and so he's kind of suffering in a small way. Maybe not as much as his daughter, but it's a film that I think your whole family will really love. I don't know about your whole family, but the whole family.
I just have to mention, the label Hot Priest still follows you around, but you've done so many amazing things before and since. So, but you still reflect on that with a lot of fondness.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, it was a great time for us all, and I hope to work with Phoebe again.
Amazing. Lovely to chat to you. Enjoy the evening. Thanks so much.